Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gobs Lizards. Today's a big one because we're doing the big 100. That is right, episode 100 guys. We've made it this far, 3 digits, we've broken it in. It's been nearly about 3 years. Pretty close to 3 years, that's alarming. That we've been running this world for. That's miraculous. So today's going to be a special episode. Today I'm going to try and do a park tour. Show you guys what the park is like. For all you new viewers, so you can, see what's going on in the park because you haven't seen everything. And for all the old viewers as well, because I've actually changed some things around. For example, right behind me here, episode 100 we have reached. Yes, that's right. I have built a milestone for us right over there above the Gobs Lizard sign. This is the 3rd take I've done of this video. So in the previous take I actually showed the construction of that. It just really wasn't working. It was far too finicky trying to build it up in that space. Didn't go as planned, but that's okay. Today I'm hoping to actually do this a lot smoother than I had done the last one. And before we get really rolling into things, I also wanted to say that I have been in the process of adjusting my skin lately, and this is my most current one. It's kind of like a suit deal, but it's more of just like a sports jacket over a pair of jeans with some loosely hanging suspenders. Barefoot because I wanted to make it more casual. I love things that are casual and barefoot in this game. I don't know why. I love the Good Boulder Fist aesthetic of running around in bare feet. I've also toned down the brightness of the actual skin of the slime, because it was far too bright. I didn't like it. I said I had to do it, and I've gotten around to doing it, and it's a lot better. I like it a lot more now. It just isn't so blindingly bright as it was before. It's still fairly bright, but that's to kind of reflect my YouTube banner, because I do like the bright banner. Sorry, not the banner, the avatar, the icon, the face. Because if you look at that and you look at the bottom left of the video on your monitor, you're going to see that this little face is in a less pixelated version next to my channel name. Blimey. Also, I have a backpack on my back, and when I can use 1.8, because this is 1.7.10, so Minecraft 1.7.10, because it's the version the mod's available in. After I get to that, I will update the skin to be 3-dimensional, so the suspenders will be a external layer, and the backpack will be an external layer, and I'm very keen for that. Oh man, I'll be honest with you, I haven't played Minecraft post 1.8. All these versions that have come out, I haven't played them. I've seen a little bit of what they're like, but I'm actually keen to get in and actually play some more updated Minecraft. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. Today's topic is the tour, which I will take us over to the park entrance, I guess you could call it. It's more of just like... you know what? I'll explain it when I get there. Alright, so here we are. Oh, hello. Hello? Alright, see ya. Bye. He's just gone. Oh, there he is. Every time I kind of look in his direction, he disappears. Kind of reminds me of the fact that I want to go set up a ender pearl farm within the next 5 to 10 episodes, because it's driving me insane. That's part of the reason the last couple episodes didn't work out so well. So I brought some with me this time. Over there, where all the cobblestone is, and all those cobblestone pillars, and that little bit of redstone, sorry, a little bit of netherrack. Technically it is a redstone, I guess. That is our spawn chunk. And so when I built the world, I ran over this hill, and I settled my base on the next hill, and I kind of at the time thought, oh yes, this valley will be plenty of space for a park. I was wrong. It fitted about 4 exhibits, and since we've now expanded out into the next gully, and now we're pushing up onto the mountains, it's a bit of a mess. But the point is I didn't go very far from spawn, and I didn't set up a good geography for where to build a park at. Really, if I'd ran that direction instead of this direction, I would be in a very different situation. The point I'm making out here is that I don't have a good place to set up a park entrance, and so I've got my spawn chunk there, and this is kind of a impromptu entrance here I've built for the meantime. This will be a railway track that leads in from spawn, and it takes you on this lovely little winding path to this temporary gate. Look, this gate may move, who knows. Anyway, the point is that it's here. This is where we're going to start our tour, which is the reason I built one, because I needed a place to start the tour from. And And so here we're technically in the park. It's quite nice. Already, look at all this stuff. No. And one thing I should emphasize is that this side of the park has had very little work done to it because I've focused on the far other side of the park. We're on the opposite end now, so we're on a lot of blueprint kind of stuff, work in progress stuff, nothing that's too finished or polished, but that's okay. That's alright, because that's why we stick around and keep doing episodes, to keep working on stuff. So firstly here, we have the layout for what will be eventually a Dinosaurs exhibit from the Fossils and Archaeology mod. Now, you can see it's pretty hard to view in this exhibit because of this mountain, but the geography is really nice, I'll be honest. I do want it kept like that though, oh, hello, because there's this nice little naturally forming, like, oasis kind of deal. Well, it's more like a spring. It's inside the mountain. It's got its own naturally forming skeletons. It's quite cool. So I'll have some elevated viewing along here, along this section, and I'll just show you what it's like. It is nice. I do like it. I think it's very fitting for the Dinosaurs. From this angle, it looks a lot better. So I'll do some touching up when we get to that eventually down the line. But that is technically Exhibit 1 on the tour, which is baffling to think about. Like I said, these things have been planned out very poorly. So next up on the tour, we keep following along. And, oh, hello. These two are out. Yes, these two Dilophosauruses don't currently have an exhibit. Like I said, work in progress. Work with me here. These guys are going to have an exhibit in this space where all these trees are. It's probably going to fill up this space around here. The reason they are out is because they've been moved out of their original exhibit because it was upgraded and fitted for a much more impressive species. So these two are actually the oldest dinosaurs in the park. Originally, we did have a handful of Titanus from the JurassiCraft mod prior to these guys, literally only 2 episodes earlier, but a bug occurred in the world, which all my JurassiCraft mobs at some point despawned, which now makes these two guys the oldest creatures in the park, and technically they are the oldest dinosaurs because Titanus aren't really a dinosaur, are they? Music sounds down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. Yeah, so that's those two. Moving right along this path here. It's very wide. I'm yet to work out if I want this to be kept at this width. Yeah. I'm someone who does a lot of work and then makes work harder for myself by going back and redoing it later, because I don't know what I want when I did it the first time. There's a little red lantern there, bit of an Easter egg. I don't know why that's in the script. I've said it all 3 times. I've done this video. Some nice natural bushland there, some forested area. And here we have... oh my goodness, that's not right. Okay, that's a bit better. Our Triceratops exhibit. Here we have, I think it's 5 now? I think we have 5 fossils and archaeology Triceratops in this exhibit. A lot of the species in this park currently are fossils and archaeology, but that's okay. These big trees, before you ask, I need to emphasize the B in my vocabularies. These were not made by hand. God, no. These were made using the BigTrees mod. So I originally generated my world without the mod installed, so I could cut down on my lag significantly because of all the leaf blocks trying to render. And then I installed the mod momentarily, or temporarily, to craft the saplings and grow some nice big fluffy trees around the park, which you'll see there's a few scattered around out there. And yeah, so that's what those are. This is the kind of nice exhibit. I am proud of this, except for the fact that they bunch up in the corner. I don't know why. It's just the AI programming for the fossils and archaeology species. They're just a little bit of a dud. The sun's nearly going down. I do just want to sleep. I'm jumping on my bed like a little kid. Boinga, 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 boinga. Okay, is it time to sleep yet? There we go. I can get in bed. Awesome stuff. I recently lost my horse too, by the way, and I found it. It was literally right there next to the Dilophosauruses. And when I did this video, the first take and the second take, it wasn't there. He went the long way around, apparently, and just ended up there. Interesting little side story. So we'll carry through here. This is quite nice. Sorry, I just really love that sound. I want you guys to be able to appreciate that sound. Let's just go into that again. Isn't that nice, the sound of that metal? I don't know, I really like that sound. That is a nice sound in the Tinkers... No, not in the Tinkers Construct, in the Chisel 2 mod pack. That is a metal block. So this is quite nice. Also, I'll say it now, You'll have to pardon my lighting. This world just has torches everywhere. It's hideous, I know. We're going to have to just cope with it until I can get around to fixing that up. Like I said, I do things a second time around. I make a lot more work for myself. Oh, hello. So the females are the light brown colours, like this one here. Hello. And the males are the dark red. And like I said, they like to bugger out around this tree, which they're actually eating, which they shouldn't be. I've turned off hunger and natural breeding. I recommend you do that. Oh, and block breaking as well, because otherwise this wouldn't be a wall right now. Anyway, moving on. You're awfully loud, a lot of you. Please, keep it down. More evidence that the park is halfway in construction. I don't know whether I want this to be wood stairs or stone stairs or either yet. But we'll come up this way. I'll bring you up this way. I'll try to combine those two things at once. And we have our big Berthas. We have the Tyrannosaurus Rexes. There's a female. There's a male down there. These guys are surprisingly quiet, actually. I'm quite surprised. Yeah, usually you'd hear that. Maybe it's the JurassiCraft Tyrannosaurs that are really loud. I'm not sure. This section up here, it's alright. It's lacking something. It's a bit kind of basic and plain, I'm feeling. And also the biome vibe in this exhibit is also lacking as well. So it's something I'll return to in a later date, which is, it's cool, it's fine. It means you guys get to see the Tyrannosaurs more than just the one episode I hatched them and never come to again, because otherwise I'd be making a complete exhibit, and then hatch things at the end, and then you wouldn't see any of the creatures I hatch. It'd be lame. This section is here, future expansion. We're going to have the fossils and archaeology Brachiosaurus just here. So we're going to clear out all of these trees, make another big bowl like this one, which has been inspired by Jurassic World style exhibits, by the way. And I like the idea of just a massive arena, and you just have like Brachiosaurs in the arena and they're just munching and stuff. I know it would be extremely inhumane in real life, but I like the aesthetic of it, particularly in Minecraft, alright? So you just gotta leave me alone! You can start to hear the T-Rex now down there. Oh, they're a little bit buggy. I don't know what's wrong with these fossils and archaeology mobs. They're just a bit buggy, man. And I've looked into updating to a newer pack, but these two mods aren't compatible. I need to start a new world, and the JurassiCraft 2.0 has less species in it than it does in this version, which really is bizarre to me. And apparently it takes more rendering power. So what's the point in that? What's the point in that? It would just make things less appealing, more difficult. Which is the problem. I do not know. I do not know. I cannot begin to describe it to you. I'm sorry. Come down here. Also, this is a probably not final texture choice. I'm just working things out. This is when I installed the Chisel 2 mod, and so I chose this wood texture because I went through a phase of like, oh my god, new blocks, let's put them everywhere. As you can see, there's this here and there's whatever this is. I literally just built it. It doesn't do anything at all. You can't really even access it. It's just there. I might convert it into a silo, who knows. But yeah, so this is a bit nasty. Just bear with it for the meantime. This tunnel here is going to lead over to an aquatic exhibit, so our future plan is that we're going to flood this ravine, which I have mostly patched up and blocked off. I might even expand it a little bit. Going to flood that, replace the walls with glass. You'll walk down. You'll cross over. This bridge will go over the ravine, and it'll go down a stairwell between the Dilophosauruses and the ravine. It'll take you down to view Plesiosaurs and other aquatic mobs, which will be brilliant. That'll be lots and lots and lots of fun, I think. Or the Tylosaurus. I'm not sure. One or the other. The JurassiCraft mobs are bigger and need more space, and a lot of this work has already been done for me, in a way. Still uncertain on that. It's a big project, so that's why it's sitting there half done. Same as this road. It's only there kind of as an indication of, yes, we plan to do something down that direction. We come down here, and we have more viewing area for the not fossils and archaeology Dilophosaurus. Those guys are over there. Originally, this exhibit through here was significantly smaller, only a fifth of the size of this exhibit, only just in this front section here. Literally where that tree is, and where that tree is, it wrapped around, the wall wrapped around just the outside of that. And I have the two Dilophosauruses in here, and the rest of this is the original structure. I haven't changed any of this. This is all originally how it was built in the world. Now, obviously it's much bigger. This usually provides a far better view of the Tyrannosaurs anyway. I don't know where the bugged one is over there. Completely go up. Yep, bugged. just in there, just that little black, that black rectangle you can kind of see there. That's a T-Rex. Yep, oh, there it is spinning around. Oh my goodness, I let go of shift and it's hard to move. Alright, come down this way. This is a lovely little park area I've just made. That's nothing to be worried about. That's just the very first exhibit we built in the park that housed our handful of Titanis that disappeared. I haven't put them back in because having an exhibit there makes the park layout really difficult to try and navigate. So, it's empty. It literally just stands there as a homage and piece of memorabilia for the past, because I'm a what's the word? What is the word they use? They use a word for it. Not a collector. I reminisce on stuff a lot. I don't know. There's a word for it. It'll come to me later and I'll say it. I'll just burst out in the middle of the tour. We're also going to have a path up here that probably leads up to the Brachiosaurs just to help kind of connect everything. Because it's always nice to have park connectivity. Oh, that watermelon is defying gravity. It's floating in the middle of the air. Don't even know why that would be there, to be honest. Probably it's something to do with the construction, and I would have used it as a support block. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we come up here. Yes, for my frequent viewers, I have made this path a little bit narrower. It's another one of those things. I was over-ambitious with my paths. Having paths that are 6 blocks wide makes everything look really small and empty. Well, not empty. Sorry, not small, but empty. Definitely empty. So I've narrowed things again, which just gives me more room for infill development later on, which will be awesome. Including that space there, that rectangle, which is probably going to be an exhibit come further down the line. Here we have the Elasmotherium from the Fossils and Archaeology mod. I'm quite proud of this build. It's just a nice little bunker kind of deal. You just walk up, and just a viewing booth. And you can hear them. Can you see them today? You can't always see them, which I'm okay with. Usually you can see one of them. At the moment, but there's one. There we go. Yeah, so there's the Elasmotherium. That's what they're like. If you don't have this mod and know what they look like, that is an Elasmotherium. Originally they're both the same color. Originally they had 2 different colors before they updated to fix the model. The model's a lot nicer now. They're not as woolly, but they're bigger and they're animated. Yeah, I can't complain with that. You can't complain with that. So that's cool. I am proud of this build. That's a fun one. That up there, because I don't believe I actually ever discuss it when I do this tour, is a skyblock style mob grinder, because I need a way of getting arrows in the world, and the easiest way is just from skeleton drops, so I try to set up a grinder. It's kind of working, kind of half working. I believe the problem it might have will be with the chisel blocks I've used. Fun fact, if anyone can confirm that for me, that would be much appreciated, because then I know I just need to go light up more of my world. Although I've lit up a lot of my world, to be honest. I've checked in Spec 3 and in MC Edit, all the caves in my map in this area are lit up, to my knowledge. So, unless there's one hidden one somewhere, or if it's just overworld spawns, I don't know, but it's pretty ridiculous. It should be working more efficiently than it is, though. That's besides the point. Before you all get excited about this, the Fossils and Archaeology Velociraptors, or just Velociraptors in general, ignore that. We are going to get up to them last. They are going to be one of the last things on this tour, just so I can do everything in a smooth order so it's not confusing for you guys. I'll take you down this way. The first JurassiCraft creature on the tour, the Hypsilophodon, who have previously been in the introduction for the last, I think it's the last 20 or 30 episodes? I think. You guys are probably all sick and tired of them. So for episode 100, I've tried to change up the introduction. Woohoo! Tell me what you think, because I haven't actually made it yet. I've tried quite a bit of difficulty, but I will make you one before I publish this. It'll be a new one, just some park theory stuff. I'm trying to do some work with shaders, but it's serving to be a lot more difficult than I would have liked. Possibly because my PC needs an upgrade, but also because it's just when you open recording software, really, it just goes to crap. And this is modded Minecraft, which doesn't help. It's just a complication of problems. I'm just waiting for it to be nighttime, because these are half slabs. I can't actually stand on those. The nice thing about half slabs is that it gives you that little half block of colour from the clay at the viewing window, and you can do nice gutters and stuff. I just really like using them for paths. I'll get back to that. So yes, Hypsilophodon. This is also one of the very first exhibits I made. This part of the park is actually the original part of the park. So the first exhibits were Titanic exhibit, the Dilophosaurus exhibit before it was the T-Rex exhibit, the Elasmotherium exhibit, which has since gotten bigger, it's doubled in size, and this exhibit were the original 4. So these guys are pretty cool. I like this exhibit. There's a flower forest in a lot of my world in that direction. I want to say a lot, I mean like it's just like a banana kind of shape, or nearly an S shape. It literally ends where you see those roses up on the hill in the alliums. That's where it naturally ends, which is a shame because I wanted this to be a flower forest exhibit. So I've forced it in. I think I've done a pretty good job of making an artificial flower forest with birch trees and stuff. I'll also just run in because I'm pretty proud of this. By the way, these are made once again with the BigTrees mod. Staff only. That's me. That's me. We have got Carpenter's garage doors, and we have piston doors. I love piston doors. They're brilliant. I do love piston doors, and you can't even see it's there. It's the best part. I do have grass on the thing. I know gives it away, but I don't want to lose it in a hurry because I kind of fall down here a bit, given my house is just up on the other side of that little platform there. These guys are pretty cool. I do like the vibe in this exhibit. It's very chill. It's very zen. Very bright and flowery. It's probably terrible come hay fever season. Yes, actually, they kind of sound like they're having some hay fever, I'll be honest. Which, I want to do some more piston door stuff in my world. I love pistons. Pistons are great. I just don't really know how to use them. I do in a small regard. I know, like, Redstone's been one of those things where it's difficult to learn, and I learnt it previously and I forgot some stuff. When you do university, there's a lot of knowledge you need to take in. Minecraft gets the back seat in that, unfortunately. I'm going to sleep because I don't want a creeper to come boom, boom, boom. Da-da-da. Also, interesting. I don't know whether it's better foliage or whether it's my texture pack, which is faithful 32x32, but this white flower here, actually I'll do this white flower over here, but, this white flower, yeah, it's now yellow, look at that. It's a dandelion. In certain chunks it's white, in other chunks it's yellow. There you go, yellow. It's yellow in that chunk. It's really weird. Look, I'll see if I can find the border of the chunk. There. So it'll always be yellow when it's placed there. Sorry, always be white, and it'll always be yellow. And that lines up with the chunk boundaries. How do you tell that, to be honest with you? I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. I know it's on there somewhere. I see Mumbo Jumbo do it from time to time. When I watch Mumbo Jumbo from time to time. Getting on with a tour. A nice little botanical garden set. See, this is the level of detail I'd kind of like to get with the rest of my work park. Particularly in regards to this bridge. It's nice. It's nice. It's lighting done a lot better. We still have torches on the road, though, which I'm disappointed in. I'll fix things up. But I want the park to start looking more nice. This is a nice little botanical garden. I've kind of given a little bit of a river. It's a nice little vibe. Trying not to shake the screen around too much for you guys. Some lovely flowers. It's a nice little vibe. Here we have a lovely tunnel. I'm proud of this tunnel. It's nice. I like having tunnels that look nice, that is. Particularly with blocks. And before we get too far, ooh, red carpet room. That is correct. This room, ooh, is a beautiful panoramic shot into our Sarcosuchus exhibit. You can see them down there. There's one. They're basically a ginormous alligator slash crocodile. I don't know. I can't remember which one it is. It's probably crocodile. No, Sarcosuchus or the alligator, I believe. They're the gharial type. Paleontological. What? Taxonomical differences. It doesn't matter. These guys are pretty cool. They don't ever come to the surface, sadly. That dude over there, he's bugged. He just constantly chomps. Always. Like, he's always hungry, or he's like a baleen whale feeding on krill. Who knows what his go is. There's squid popping up everywhere, apparently. This exhibit's kind of cool. I like this exhibit. I like this room. I just don't get to be in here very often. I like this view. It's a nice view. It's just nice, man. It's just nice. I like this. I'm a fan of this. It's very cool. I'm also hungry. Eat. Excuse the beef particles. Oh goodness, it's 24 minutes in. I need to hurry. I need to hurry. I am going too slow for the tour. Keep up. Gotta go fast. Alright. Here we have a kind of... This is inspired by like the monorail kind of system. Same as that bridge over there. It just doesn't have the suspension underneath it yet. The architectural design. Inspired by the monorails from Jurassic World. except for the path. This is meant to be... my local zoo, Australia Zoo, has these boards over their crocodile exhibits. And they just reach over and they drop a chunk of chicken in, and the crocodile comes up and it bites it out of thin air. I was inspired by that. Now obviously they need to be in water. That is not water, no crocodile, no Sarcosuchus is going to jump up there. Like I said, the Sarcosuchuses are actually stuck on the lowest layer of the river anyway, because for some reason they aren't programmed to be able to navigate up. It's a bit odd. Anyway, that's rather cool. Also, Richie Rich, each one of those ladder blocks, each one of these ladders are actually an iron block inside of a carpenter's ladder. Look at that. Block of iron. That is a block of iron. Richie Rich. Richie Rich right there. I did it for the aesthetic, man, for the aesthetic. This is meant to be like a grippy surface too. Does it look grippy? I don't know if it looks grippy. I don't know. I don't know. Here we have a Sarcosuchus fossil, like holotype kind of deal, to show what their skeleton looks like. I like doing this next to the exhibits, even though this is the only time I've done it. It's just hard to work it in. It's nice. I like that though there. Aha! This abysmal structure over here that looks like 4 different brands of chocolate bunched up together in a single blocky tower. This is meant to be a very dodgy hotel. It's something I literally haven't touched since episode 38, or episode 40 at least, in that kind of period. Yeah, once again, that was another thing of, oh man, I installed Chisel 2, as you can tell. I just went nuts with trying to make things look good. And at the time, I had no idea how to make buildings look great. That is got demolition commissioned for it. It's gonna go. We're gonna build something nice in its place. Possibly just another hotel. It won't be so luxurious and roomy. It may be even a villager hotel. And, I mean, we've all seen the villagers. I mean, they live in pretty small houses. So, I'm gonna shrink down the rooms and make it more like a hotel. That'll be good. And then I can have a trade center, and it'll all be good and fun and fine. As long as it's 100 blocks away from my iron farm, which is, you'll see it in a second. The iron farm is up there. It works so-so. Once again, I think the chisel blocks may have an implication on its efficiency as far as spawning goes, but I'm not too sure on that. This here is a nice little intersection. I'm also proud of this intersection as well. It's nice. It's got a nice... actually, I can do that over here. It's got a nice aesthetic to it, I've got to say. A nice little aesthetic to it. Now, you're probably looking at this going, yeah, that's pretty cool. Not really. Oh, suddenly it is pretty cool. Secret door and secret glass. Yes, this takes you down to my zombie dungeon. I have a zombie dungeon down there for getting experience and drops and all sorts of things. That's pretty cool. I just want to show off that hidden glass at the top too. Yeah, look. Listen. Hang on, let me turn up the volume so you can really listen. To it. This is grass. Okay, well. That's what you gotta try and listen for. That's what I want to try and show you. It's a secret hidden glass block. I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna take you this way. This very right-hand side goes off to nowhere yet, but it'll eventually lead into the hotel and the castle I plan to build up on that mountain where the Easter Island heads currently are. They'll get replaced, very likely, with a castle wall. The Tiki heads might actually get moved over on top of the 100 sign. Maybe? Who knows? This is like a nursery, or a hatchery, kind of deal. I built this because I had an intention when I built this part of the park to hatch all the creatures in a little nursery and then move them across to their exhibits. The sign says it hatched 4 female Herarosauruses and 2 male Herarosauruses. It actually also hatched a bunch of Carnotauruses, but after that old fiasco, it basically got too difficult to do, so I'm going to convert this into its own exhibit. Who knows what's going to go in there? Any suggestions, leave them below. I'd like to not have to renovate it at all. Like, I like the organic wall it has. I like it a lot. It's nice. So for this tour, I'm going to take you this way this time. No, I'll take you this way like I did last time. I'll take you this way, like I did in the last time I tried to do this video. So we have a nice little another little botanical kind of garden here. I also really like this mix. It's like a flowered forest crossed root forest, or just dark oak. it's gorgeous from down within the nursery. It's really nice to look up at. And this takes you down to our Ankylosaurus viewing area, at least the lower level. There's 3 of them over there. They're just stuck over there. I don't know why. They just like to chill over there. They used to roam all the way around here. And so it was really cool when they'd be right up against the fence, because you're eye to eye with this huge dinosaur. It was really cool. It was really cool. I've also, for my viewers, I have my regular viewers, that is, I've done this off camera. I've actually fixed up this wall. It's nice. I needed some glass. It's a nice view out into the world. It's really nice. Down here, though, it's open and barren, I know. I'm going to try and do a feeding area, I think, given that these 3 are always here constantly. If I put like a big hand feeding area for guests, I guess it'll excuse the fact that they don't leave here, because why would you if you're being fed here, you know? So yeah, I'll do that. That'll be cool. And then this is much the same coming down this way. Nice small garden on the left, iron bars and exhibit on the right. I'm tossing and turning about whether I should convert the bars into glass. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. It is a mix, I'll be honest too. Like, I've got dark oak, I've got safari, I've got jungle. I didn't really know what I was doing here. I need to go back and make this probably a universal theme, and it'd be a lot nicer then. In this exhibit is an exhibit that you don't ever get to see on my channel. It is the Allosauruses. There's 2 in here. They're also a bit bugged. At one point I had to delete my player file, and so one of the Allosauruses in here are not owned by me. So he's stuck sitting forever. Actually, a lot of the F&A dinosaurs in here aren't owned by me, like half of them. But because they're on Wander, it's fine. I can still lead them or push them around if I need to. I definitely need to make some uniform changes here. But like, that is a nice aesthetic. Look at that, the roses and the red tulips with the dark oak. It's just nice. It's just nice. I may get rid of these safari. Actually, you know, I will. I'll get rid of those safari trees and I'll replace it with those, because it needs to be done. It needs to be uniform. It needs to be nice. This is just lots of logs. Just another one of those little things. If one night I was late and I was like, oh, let's just do something to this area to make it kind of nice. So I did that. This is that Allosaurus that I don't have tamed. He's just chilling here forever, eternally. We'll get a better view when we go upstairs. Down here we get Carnotauruses, one of my favourites from the JurassiCraft mod. They look beautiful, that's why. I don't know why they're all bugged out in the water, though, at the moment. There's a little pond there for them to drink from. All there, except for this dude. He's over by the normal pond. I don't know. He's munching on some cacao beans. That's pretty cool. It's pretty chill of him. I'll take you up. I'll take you up, 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 up. Actually, I have an ender pearl, so I can do this. A different way. Oh, actually, okay. We're going to take a shortcut. This is a shortcut. Usually you would go around. I'm showing you now anyway, aren't I? I'm showing you now anyway. Usually you would have a shortcut that takes you into the exhibits. I will show you, though, because I am proud of that. This here. This doorway. You get a staircase, go up and down this doorway here. Doorway. Left into the Allosauruses. It's quite nice. I'm proud of this little entry and exit system I have for this. I want to do more stuff like this. I either want to do stuff like this where it's connected, or I want to do piston doors. I never make up my mind. And I like that you can actually see me run through there. If this was multiplayer, I would absolutely adore seeing somebody run through there to come in and out of the exhibit. I think it'd be really cool. So I put it in. Right, and I'll take you back up, just because the iron bars won't be so harsh when we're on the upper level. Just dart on over. This exhibit, by the way, for my regular fans, I've just renovated it before this episode. I just smoothed off the walls, and it looks so much nicer now. Particularly this region here. Like, this looks particularly nice now. It's all smooth and tall, and it's quite nice. Oh, do you reckon I could snipe that skeleton? I think he's asking for it. Actually, I may not be able to. Oh, actually, it might be possible. Oh, I'm worried about clipping the leaf. Oh, he despawned! Dodgy. Alright. Yeah, look, these dudes are just chilling here. 2 females, 2 males again. It's pretty cool. Another nice looking at this exhibit, although you could easily fall in here, which would need to be adjusted if I put something dangerous in there. Yeah. It's kind of on the rest of the side, it's alright because it's kind of like a natural... You know what? You know what? Just keep watching my episodes and I'll discuss that another time. We don't have time to discuss that today, Gob. We don't have time. This here is a watchtower. This watchtower gives you a nice view of the Carnotauruses and of this surrounding area of park, actually, as well. It's nice black glass. It's one of those builds that are really over-detailed. I don't know if I like it. Some people really like that kind of aesthetic. I don't think I like it that much. I don't know. This is probably the best place to stand and look at the sign, especially now that we have the 100 mark. Now, I know they're a different font, and it bugs me too. I'd love them to be in the same font. There's just no way to do that, I don't think. Sadly, there's just no way to do it. Because that substance in the back of that box, it's not water, it's molten glass, which is from Tinker's Construct, and it's like lava. It glows, it emits light, which is brilliant at night time, and it means it's lit up. I don't have to go light it up. Just screw that. Are you kidding me? God damn it! Creepers and skeletons in the exhibits. It's too much! Too much, I say! Too much! This gives a nice view of the Allosaurus exhibit. I'm particularly fond of it since I've renovated it, I'll be honest. I had to smooth off that wall. It definitely needed some work done. Now that I've done it, I'm very happy with it. And the Carnotaurus is down here. Now, this is meant to be a jungle biome. It doesn't really sell jungle biome. But I was going for a traditional kind of jungle biome. I think I recently saw an episode of Etho Plays Minecraft. The one from today. And today is the 19th of May, 2018. As of when I'm recording this, it's the one at the Big Mushroom House. He discussed that I don't watch all of his stuff, but I saw in that episode that he's doing this project where he where he upgrades and improves all of the biomes. Looks pretty cool. So I guess I'm going to do that in this exhibit too, to make an extreme jungle instead of an organic Minecraft style jungle. I think it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it. Huh. Oh, come on. No, comes down to a lot of predicting where they're going to be. I'll get him when I go down. That area there, that's going to be a Smilodon exhibit. That's going to he's already got a cave ready to go. That'll be one of the next few things I work on. I'm thinking I'm definitely going to work on the End of Pearl Farm. I'm going to work on the castle up there as well pretty soon. I don't know. There's going to be some look, big ambitious stuff coming forward. You got some good stuff to look forward to, guys, on the channel. If you're new, subscribe. Come watch some stuff. It's good. It's always good to have some views. I always like to see that people are engaging with the content and actually enjoying the content, or even watching it. I mean, I don't do this for views. I do this for myself, but it's nice to know that people also appreciate what I'm doing here. You're gonna there. Power 5 bow. Took so many shots. I can't pick up any of these arrows. Before anyone mentions it, I can't pick up any arrows. I have infinity on the bow. It's an infinity bow. It's a pretty good bow, actually, I'll be honest with you. Yes, dude, hello. Hello, dude. Boink. Boink. Alright. Suck up some XP. Oh my god, 87 levels. I thought I was only 84 levels. If you haven't seen last episode, I went and defeated the Ender Dragon. That was pretty fun, pretty cool. Yeah, this is just more viewing of Carnotauruses. Nothing too interesting because they're all bundled over in the stream. Up this away, we have, oh my goodness, we have bad people up here. More extinct things. It's terrible. This is our Hararosaurus exhibit. There they are. These guys, are they going to play nice? They'll play nice. Yes, a bundle of them, a whole heap of them. If you haven't seen episode 93... Oh my goodness, look at them go! Look at them go! I fell in the pond! They're not doing much. Hey! I really want to see if I punch him into the wall, if they're ravaging Hararosaurus will actually... Oh, stop! He's got punch on that bow for sure. That's the achievement he's got. Oh yeah! It was cut off by me falling in the water, but that's really cool. You too. I want to see you get destroyed. Oh, listen to them. Listen to them. They're ravaging. They're angry. Go, do it! Do it for me! Yeah! That's cool as. Another bow. I got a few of those. Also a pin cushion right now. That's a bit of a shame. Anyway, these are my Hararosaurus gang. They're pretty cool. My little pack. Got some mossy kind of... what is it called? Podzol? Podzol? No, it's Podzol. This is Podzol. I've actually got some missing. The Enderman must have come in and taken it. That's a real disappointment. yeah, this has kind of got a nice understory vibe I wanted to go with, like a kind of a cave-esque. I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's nice. They're all here, pretty chill, Although they've been up on the hill only a very short period of time. They've just usually live down here. They've all moved though, which is a bit of a shame now that I've pulled them down. This building here is a nice little view room for the Herarosauruses. It looked pretty dodgy for a long time, and then we've recently come in and we've decorated it, and it looks nice. I've got to say that the interior design is a lot nicer than the actual function that it serves. Like, look at that. That's classy. That's proper classy. That's nice. Out this way we have a continuation of the path. To view them up here, not that this is the focal point, because like I said, they're never really up here. We come down here, and we have this nice kind of, it's like a futuristic medieval wall. It's kind of nice. Originally I had lava behind the glass. That is glass. Yes, this is glass. That's glass. Interestingly enough, it's quite nice. I do like that. I'm proud of that. Obviously this path connects up down there, with just in front of this building. You've probably seen it. I don't feel like I need to show that off. There's a long list of small to-do items. This is going to be a fountain eventually. There's going to be a nice fountain. It's going to cascade down in between. It's going to cascade down here. It'll be nice, I'm hoping. Down here we have a nice little garden. Little garden. Hey! Oh my god, that's like a little paintball player right there. He's ready to play some paintball. Look at him, he's all armored up. Another viewing area for our Triceratopses. I'm glad that one strayed from the pack. He's out doing his own deal. Oh no, I momentarily thought he was about to escape. That was my response to a Triceratops on the loose. Wouldn't be the first time, I'll be honest. Wouldn't be the first time any of these creatures have gotten out. I just had all the Velociraptors get out just recently. This is also, once again, where you're going to view... Hey, get out! I don't want you there. You're going to blow up. You're going to blow up, Foop! You're going to blow up, Foop! Oh, god damn it. Stop dodging. You're too good. Too good! Too good! Too good. I don't want the gunpowder. I want the XP. Dryasauruses are going to be here, and you'll have a good view there, I believe. That's the goal, at least. That's the goal. God, I gotta speed this up. It's taking too long. Come up here, this away, and we have our Deinonychus exhibit just here. Now these guys are all, they're not allowed to wander. They're not allowed to wander at all. They have been commanded to sit very still because I built this exhibit, and literally before I even walked out, they had escaped. No joke. They had climbed the tree and over the fence. It was ridiculous. So this exhibit is not dinosaur proof, sadly. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, maybe I could put... Well, I don't really want to put someone else in there. That's the problem. I don't know how to change that. I can get rid of the trees. I read on the wiki that they can only climb up 4 blocks of logs, and these are like 6. So theoretically it'll be okay, except for over there. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll work it out one day. But these are the Deinonychus from Fossils and Archaeology. Once again, an incomplete area of path. This is a very recent addition to the park. Are you kidding me? Is there like a dude just chilling in here? I swear, man. I swear. Hang on. Let me cheat. Dude. Oh, that's why it doesn't work. It doesn't work because I get it now. Okay. It doesn't work because he had armor on, because in Skyblock, you don't live in a Skyblock world long enough for the zombies to start spawning it up. I can't understand now. There's a flaw in that system, but that's okay. Oh, I was going to show you guys the Deinonychus up close and personal, considering they don't run around very much. High voltage, do not enter. It's more like the exhibit is high voltage. Ah, not the door. You saw I actually got a small electric shock there. I was like freaking out, shaking. The high voltage part isn't this. It's meant to be this. That's meant to be high voltage in the fictional world I'm playing in here. God damn, you guys are loud! Keep it down! Yeah, these guys are pretty cool. Got about 6 of them in here. They're just chilling. They're like big chickens. Big chickens. God, you guys are so noisy. Down this way. This is a new addition as well, the stone brick. It's nice. I've been needing to do it, but yeah, then it's nasty out here. I need to do something. It's work in progress. Down here we have the fossils and archaeology. Velociraptors. It's been long awaiting. This new glass is in, and I like it a lot more. You can actually see through it. It's beautiful. Recently, I got to say, one of these guys died. It was terrible. I was working on the tunnel down by the Sarcosuchuses, and I heard a hiss, I heard a bang, I came up, there was a massive breach in the wall, and there was just like Velociraptor meat and Velociraptor skeleton parts in the hole. It was pretty sad, I'll be honest. So somehow one of them must have aggroed the Velociraptor, and obviously a Velociraptor stands nothing against a creeper, particularly when they're Minecraft. Creeper, actually even in the real world, I think creeper would just go hiss hiss boom and then it's dead. These guys are all nocturnal, so they're all sleeping, except for that dude. He's just munching on some leaves. He doesn't know what he wants to be. Definitely not asleep, though. Definitely not asleep. This is another piston door. You can see the lever over there. That one blends in as well, surprisingly. Just the stick that sticks out. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Coming down this way. There's not much left on the tour to show you. I'm going to show you my house. And then I'm going to show you my sheep farm. And that's probably it. We probably need to wrap it up after that. Episode 100, and then I can get in and just do some fun stuff, do some builds, do some builds. I think these are also iron blocks, actually. Let me just check that. Yep, those are also iron blocks. I just like the texture of iron blocks. They're not that hard to get, I'll be honest, either, when you got an iron farm and a forge that like doubles all your ore. So this up here, there's no true way to access my house, I'll be honest, but this is my modern-esque house. Actually, it's just pretty modern. We're actually standing in the garden right now. It's fancy. It's fancy. It's a bit of a mess outside here, I'll be honest. And I've got to say, appreciate it now. Soak it up, because it may need to be cleared when I build the castle, which will be a real shame. I've always had the house here. And this is actually probably one of the nicest houses I've ever built in Minecraft. I don't really want to actually demolish it. It'd be nice to keep it. I get my XP here, as you can tell. This is a naturally forming lava lake as well, which I've over time has built over top of to get into my house. But yeah, my forge is here. Got some berries, cocoa berries, some melons. Oh, good, level 88. 88 miles an hour, Marty, someone? Oh my goodness, is that a copyrighted sound? That's the Team Fortress 2 notification. That's my text tone. I don't know if that turned up in the mic, but that's my text tone. Someone might ask what this glass is and all the ladders. The ladders are just to get them out of my inventory. It's a chicken farm. You'll notice I don't actually eat chicken. I eat steak, because it's more efficient. And because this farm, to make enough chicken, there needs to be a lot more chickens in there, and then it's laggier, and it's just not worthwhile. I just go to steak, because steak's more efficient anyway. It's more efficient. More efficient. Here is my natural house, my humble abode. One thing I have updated, I put a jukebox here. Oh my god, a jukebox! I know, it's so cool. I actually like it a lot more with the jukebox. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. I feel like a fool. But it's so cool. And the best part, guys, between the last episode and this episode, I got something. Baba! I got a disc! The Malohi disc. I gotta say, it's a lot easier. It's a heck of a lot easier to get discs when you got a Power 5 bow. You just one punch one of those arrows into a creeper, got a skeleton behind it, pang, maybe second pang, boom, disc. It's so much easier, it's brilliant. I want to get style. I'll chuck this in. It's, how do they... I think you gotta... I think it changes only when you change the settings and put it back in. The Malohi disc, it's kind of a chill but almost eerie vibe I get from this disc, so I don't know how I feel about it. The black disc is definitely my favorite disc. There's a dog. Hey dog. Hi. I have dogs basically everywhere. This is where I sleep. I have a candle above my bed. It's probably a really bad place for a candle, honestly. It's right next to a bushy bush, right above my bed with a mat and a wooden floor. Look, this, come to think of it, this whole place could just burn down very, very suddenly. Well, okay, that was just a really bad vision I had there. Anyway, I sleep here. I got a book for if I want to read. They're not a normal bookshelf. They're a Chisel bookshelf. They're quite nice, quite vibrant, aren't they? Quite vibrant and nice. You know what? I don't know what this chest even is. I've got 2 dead people in this chest. I don't know what the hell this chest is even existing for. I think the idea was I was going to have it pumped down into my storage system, but because I use drawers, that's extremely hard to do. And I don't feel like doing that. Here's my kitchen where I cook all my stuff. Don't mind me. I'm apparently doing some really messed up stuff because, ooh. 1 vampiric appetizer. Doesn't that sound delicious? Steak is my normal food source, not people's blood. Don't mind that. Yeah, this is where I cook all my stuff. Beautiful. It came right to me. Over here is where I have a bush. Yep. Right next to another candle. That's pretty dangerous, actually. I probably should swap those out for safer gas lights. It's probably a lot safer, I'll be honest with you. Here's where this is my kitchen stool. I know it's a bit away from the kitchen. I know it's facing the wall, which is probably actually a really bad place for it, come to think about it. But I need to have a table next to me. Maybe I should flip this actually so it faces the actual garden. That'd be a hell of a lot nicer. I should probably do that, to be honest. Anyway, that's my morning coffee cup there too. I actually think I didn't finish my coffee this morning. There's a bit of coffee in here. I'm just going to get a bit of my chair. It's a bit of a high chair to get into. There's a bit of coffee in there still. Actually, they probably looks like it's probably a couple weeks old. I'll be honest. It's it looks like it's fermented and solidified. It's quite gross. A nice little internal garden. Because, yeah, what the heck? I didn't know what I was doing when I built this place. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I go back and do things again later. Just make my work twice as difficult. Such as this floor, which I went and redid. It's beautiful, isn't it gorgeous? It's lava. I have lava in the house. I do like this. Lava floors are brilliant. I don't do them ever really enough. This is my storage room too. Isn't it exquisite? It's like a library of all the different things in the game. Not quite, because there's empty slots, which annoys me. I would love to fill up all the slots. I would love to fill up all the slots. But it's just like, oh god, what do I put in the slots? I could easily just chuck anything in them, but I want it to be organised. You know, I want it to be organised. Like, there's a whole empty row here. The empty rows don't faze me. It's the empty slots within rows. Because it's like, well, that's just a pain in the bum. And this is the problem. I want to try and keep, like, this is a Redstone exclusive. This is Carpenter exclusive, but I can't. I just can't. So things emerge, and it gets messy that way. But it'll let me fill it up. Anyway, this is my, this is my storage. This is my ender chest, if you're interested. I know, not many diamonds. Well, I've had really bad luck. Oh, the dragon egg! There it is! Yeah, evidence that I defeated the dragon. It's because I got a bunch of these here. Like, god damn. They're all crappy enchants. Blast protection 4. I don't care. Blast projectile protection. I don't care about that. I want prot. I want prot. God dang it. God dang it. These two don't even have unbreaking. They were so bad. That was such a waste of diamonds. So bad and miserable. Anyway, I have a bunch of stuff. I have a whole heap of stuff. You guys probably don't care. Oh, I have more discs. I forgot about that. Cat. Oh. That's the theme that plays every time you hatch a dinosaur. Let's put in Bones. Bones is pretty cool. As long as it's not copyrighted. White jaw. It might be copyrighted, actually. Maybe. I don't know. I'll bring him with me. Because we're going to end the video soon anyway. Oh my god, it's nearly an hour. Well, I guess the runtime of 100 would be fitting for episode 100, wouldn't it? Yoink. Okay, it's a bit like a Skyrim kind of Elder Scrolls. Oh. Ooh, it's like a war march. Man. War march, war march, war march. This is getting pretty intense. Too intense. Too intense. Too intense. There you go. That's yeah. That's a lot more my style. Pretty funky. Yeah. Oh, in case you're wondering, this garage door leads to, yes, my horses. Oh my god. I found my horse. And I'm going to replace him with this horse because this horse is faster. Now, I know you're thinking, oh wow, God, you really like white horses. I'm not biased to horses. Calm down. I I literally went out into my entire field. I have a huge field. Oh my god, that's actually really loud. It's really loud. I love how you're going back in. And And it just so happened that this white horse was the fastest horse, and this other white horse was the closest horse. So this is my first horse. Actually, I should probably change it now, shouldn't I? When I get the castle built, I'm going to get the stable set up. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get a proper home for these guys eventually, so I'm living in this crappy little space. Alright, out here, there's the laboratory. That's the new laboratory. It's not very interesting. That's actually, for all my old viewers, that little purple and white and brick thing, that's the old entrance for the old laboratory before I moved it and converted it into a wool farm up there and built this down here as the new laboratory. It's kind of fancy. I don't really use this place very often, I'll be honest with you. Not because I brew these guys elsewhere, but because I just don't hatch many dinosaurs. A lot of this stuff's probably going to get moved into a room in the castle anyway. I've never built a Minecraft castle. How absurd is that? This game's been out for 7 years and I haven't built a Minecraft castle. So I'm changing that. I'm going to build one. But for it to be actually purposeful, I need to just put everything I ever do into the castle. Which means a lot of this exterior stuff becomes redundant. But that's okay. I'll leave it here anyway because it helps fill up the world. Extractors, analyzers, combinators. It really should just say combiner. DNA combiner, not combinator. It's dumb. It's dumb. Oh, by the way, so we get water. Infinite spring. It's pretty cool. There's also a cow in that room to get milk for the fossils and archaeology. The fossils and archaeology. What is it called? I'm gonna run away really fast before it gets loud. Fossils and archaeology. Ah, culture vats. That's what it is. Culture vats. Yep. This is my nether portal. Not really interesting. I do have a hub in there, but like I said, it's not really interesting. Just some portals to far off places, and it's incomplete. It's a bit of a mess. I'm not particularly proud of it. It's just my first ever attempt at a nether hub after seeing the Hermitcraft and the Minecraft guys do it. Wanted to give it a go. Gave it a go. Yeah, it was alright. This here is my wool farm. It's nice. I like the trapdoor roof. You got all your different shapes of all your different colours in here. And it's arranged in a spectrum. I wanted it to be like a spectrum of coloured sheeps. Is this loud still? It feels a lot louder than it should be. As far as the efficiency of this farm goes, I can't guarantee that it's the most efficient design. Actually, I want to say it's not at all. Because it's got some odd shapes because I tried to do a cylinder. It ended up being like a half oval. It was weird. But I wanted to get a spectrum of sheep colours. Probably the best way to show it is here. Like you can really see the spectrum there. Pink, magenta, purple, dark blue, light blue, cyan, into green, into lime. There's a spectrum that exists here. That's the purpose of this. I think it hits the mark. Although it's a half hits the mark job, like a lot of my stuff. I don't know. Brown is just thrown in there because where do they fit on the rainbow? They're pretty disgusting, let's be honest. Yeah, that's my sheep farm. That's my world tour. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Leave any feedback below. Stick around for the series. I hope you guys are around for the next 100. I'm pretty keen. I'm actually ambitious. I've got some pretty big projects coming up that I'm really looking forward to doing. Like the castle, like just making this place look nicer. There's new exhibits like the Smilodon and many more to come. This is only a handful of the species that this mod provide, or these mods provide. So everybody, have a good one. See you around in the future. I've been Gobspout, and have a good day, guys. I love yous all. Mwah!